Hello again, all you lovely spanners, and welcome to Britain Has Got Spanners. I am the real Professor Dumb as a door. That lovely Professor McGuinness had to stand in for me on our very first edition of the show, and he made the error of introducing himself as me. Last time saw a very talented 50, something which called touching cloth thrill everyone in Knobwarts Hall, and she sailed through to this round, and I very much look forward to her entertaining us all again tonight. Without any further ado, let me pass you over to the first of our very judgmental judges. A big hand for the two at In the Hat and Labour Party. Loving denier cockhead, Dumb D.
Hello, good day, welcome, and you are pleased to meet me again. I am the squeaky Scouser cockhead Dumb D, and I am looking forward to this, the second round of Knobwarts Has Got Spanners. The last round was very exciting. So exciting that I sharted and left a Richard III stain on the seat. But the kind people here at Knobwarts Hall have replaced my seat. Even though I really love the sound of my own squeaky Scouse voice, I should hand things over to my darling Phyllis Mooseface, whose body I will make extra shiny after the show.
Thank you for that fantastic hand job, hand over cockhead, and I do look forward to you giving my body an extra shine after the show. Wasn't the last round fantastic? We do have some great spanners here at Knobwarts, and I feel sure that this round will be even more exciting than the first round was. I have heard that we have a new, very judgmental judge joining us for this round, although my inside Labour Party sources have not revealed who it might be. Could it be my beloved Sir Kerry and a beer, as he will be looking for another job after the Mandy Dark Lord scandal? Now, as much as I adore myself, I should really hand things over to the political and economic wonder boy known as Big Vag.
Thank you, Phyllis Mooseface, and it is left to me, the political wonder boy, economic genius, and master of the kiddie manga memes, to present our guest, Judgmental Judge, and the second syllable of judgmental does suit her very well. She has asked if she can get a sub of her earnings from the show to help pay for her inheritance tax and help with some repairs to her Range Rover. Ladies and gentlemen, witches and wizards, let me introduce our guest, Judgmental Judge. Farmer Liz, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Big Vag, for that lovely introduction. Hello, I am Farmer Liz, and you might know me from the Sunday roast, where I whinge and moan about having to pay inheritance tax because I think farmers should be exempt. After all, we are better than all the other small businesses. I like to make a big deal about being of Welsh descent, and I basically believe that my poo-poo doesn't stink. I am here to replace that man with the lovely beard and fantastic man bun, ball, liquor X, tonight, because just like the Sunday roast, they had no other people that wanted to come on here, so they asked me. Speaking of Ball Liquor X, he is going to do a song for all of us spanners. Let the people hear your super voice, Mr. Ball Liquor X.
Thank you for that pant-weddingly warm introduction, Farmer Liz, and I do hope that you have not parked your tractor in the blue badge zone. As many of you who follow the Sunday Cuddle might be aware, I am the show's resident rock star, and I know a thing or two about belting out a good tune. I am going to sing a little tune by the Levelers called 15 Years, and then let our second round contestants thrill you all shitless.
ride. The best years of her life denied, and sold for liquid shares. And the laughs in the midnight lock-in have faded away when he gets in. The girl from 15 years ago has packed and gone away, and the victims of their world are advertised on posters, just a beach and a pretty girl. You just take this potion. There's another week till his check comes through. He's got a $5 left now to spend on food. The doors of the bars are open, then he breaks another rule. When he sits on a stool that bears his name, he's got a favourite glass, well it's called the same. He's never been kept waiting, 'cause he pays a landlord's wage. And the laps in the midnight lock-in have faded away when he gets in. The girl from 15 years ago is packed and gone away. The laps in the midnight lock-in have faded away when he gets in. The girl from 15 years ago has packed and gone away.
Thank you for that delightful song, Paul Liquor X. And may I say that you have a really lovely beard and fantastic man bun. All hail the man bun. Now it falls to me to introduce a contestant who was the winner of the last season of Knobwarts, has spanners before the show went mainstream. This naughty little creature that resides in number 10 really needs no introduction. But here he is, Sir Larry the Cat.
Thank you very much, Professor Dumb as a door, and I would like to dedicate this one to an absolute towering arsehole and bell end of humongous proportions that likes to give it the big one in other people's comments, but never in mine, and he is one of the shit stains of YouTube that likes to fight other people's battles for them. Without any further ado, for the second-hand humour merchant, known as the sad sack Billy No Mates Kershaw, this one is for you. It's by the Godfathers and is quite apt for you. It's called The King of Misery.
Thanks for that delightful little ditty, Sir Larry. The audience really appreciated your cutting vocals. Let's see what our very judgmental judges thought about it. Did it ring their bells? Let everyone know your opinion, cockhead, dumb D.
Well, that was very unexpected. Who knew that cheeky creature from number 10 that likes to roast me could sing? The audience loved it, and it had me tapping my toes. Sad sack Billy, no mates, Kershaw must be sadder than I am. He allegedly dreamed that he was an adult and thought that he had a pubic hair until he peed out of it. Just highlighting what a saddo Billy is. That gets a big yes from me. How about you, Phyllis Darling?
I like that very much, Cockhead, almost as much as I like myself. It had a certain grooviness about it. Sir Larry, the naughty number 10 cat that leaves presents in my beloved Sir Curry and Beer's shoes, can belt out a tune. Who knew? That took me by surprise, and I could hear that the audience loved it, although I'm not sure Big Vag will, as Sir Larry has made him cry and run off to his room when he extracted the urine out of him really badly in the past. That gets a reluctant yes from me. What say you, Big Vag, the political wonder boy?
Has he finished? Is it safe for me to stop hiding under the desk? I am so vain and conceited that I thought that song was about me, and I'm relieved to know that there's someone even sadder than me out there. Had I known Sir Larry was coming on the show, I would have stayed at home in Mummy's kitchen and watched something else, because he did not roast me this time, and because the audience loved it so much. That is a big-headed yes from me. How about you, Farmer Liz? Did you manage to raise your inheritance tax yet?
Yes, Big Vag. And do you know anyone who sells cheap spares for Range Rovers? I have 2 off the road at the moment. That was very surprising. Not as hardcore as the Wurzels, but it was pretty good. Who knew there was talent residing in number 10? That gets a very big, scrumpy drinking yes from me. Now I shall hand things back to Professor Dumb as a door to introduce our next contestant.
Thank you, Farmer Lids, and the other very judgmental judges. It looks like that naughty creature from number 10 will be back later to do another song. Our next contestant on the second round of Knobwarts has spanners, is the runaway winner from the last round, a 50-something-year-old aspiring witch representing sniffing balls. Ladies and gentlemen, witches and wizards, a big round of applause for touching cloth. And what will you be entertaining us with this time?
Thank you, Professor Dumb as a door, and I am delighted to be back here in the hallowed Knobwarts Hall, taking part in the second round of Knobwarts Has Got Spanners. Hello to all the judgmental judges. I love you all. The song I have chosen to sing for you all tonight is called I Think of You, and it was originally performed by Little Annie.
Waking up sometime around noon, cooking the breakfast. You know, I think of you and all that bacon you're out there making to bring on home to me. I think of you. I think of you. That I almost burn toast and pour some coffee down my nylon front. But you can't break an egg on a mattress, so I go back to the kitchen and light a fire and think of you. I think of you. Only you. As a Hoover purrs like a sex machine. Both times, I think of only you. Putting on my lipstick, looking through Elle, or Vogue, or Marie Claire, I think of you. Los catalogs, just Argos, you. Treated for sale, you. My baby takes the morning train. He works from 8 till 4 and then he brings the bacon home to me and slaps it bang on the table and says, Miss Annie, here, this is for you. I think of you while in the checkout queue at Marks and Spencer's for 8 items or less. As the cashier rings up with her long red nails in these inflationary times, £97.40, I think of you. I think of you.
Thank you for that amazing song, Touching Cloth. And yet again, you've got both the audience and the panel up on their feet cheering. If they cheered any louder, they would truly bring the house down. Let's hear from our panel of judgmental judges. This time, we shall see what Phyllis Mooseface thought about that rousing melody. And I have been told that he has some breaking news regarding one of the other panelists. Let's hear from the man who loves himself. Over to you, Phyllis.
Thank you, Professor Dumb as a door, and the breaking news coming from my sources in the Labour Party is that Farmer Liz had to rush off because her tractor was seen being towed after she parked it on double yellow lines, and the rest of the panel have voted her off for being a boring git and an inheritance tax dodger. Touching Cloth. What can I say? Yet another superb performance. A massive stonking yes from me, and I think could possibly go all the way. That's something that Trump hasn't managed with Melania since Barron was born. What did you think, Big Vag?
I thought it was nearly as great as my beloved Khan, yay, Nazi Boy West. Oh, how I love that shitplot crap music, but I digress. It's not about love of Nazi rappers tonight. It is about my love for this particular tune, and I might actually be gaining an appreciation for decent music. Absolutely super touching cloth, and it's a massive of ego yes from me. Now that he's back with a fresh warrior depend on after sharting himself again, let's hear what Cockhead Dum-Dee thought about that fantastic tune.
Thank you, Big Vag. Touching Cloth, what a choice of song, and you absolutely nailed it yet again, something that Trump hasn't managed to do to Melania since Barron was born. I am here all week and available for birthday parties, weddings, and my speciality, funerals. That gets a massive sharting yes from me. I see that ball liquor has rushed back to replace that boring Farmer Liz. What did you think of Touching Cloth's song, Ball Liquor X?
Thank you, Cockhead Dum-Dee. I loved everything about it. Great choice of song, and Touching Cloth, your vocal delivery was pinpoint sharp. Things have been a bit up in the air on tonight's show, what with boring, inheritance tax dodging farmer, Liz having her tractor towed away and being voted off by the other judges for being a snore fest. And I had to rush back, but I caught your song in its entirety, and it gets a big ball licking yes from me. I shall just hand things back to Professor Dumb as a door.
That just leaves me to close this part of the show. We were going to do this as a complete round 2 show, but with the Farmer Liz incident and Cockhead Dum-Dee shouting again, it was decided to break it into 2 parts. However, we are going to open the voting to the public and we'll bring you the results in the next part. How to vote, you ask. Method 1, put a yes and the number 1 for Larry, or put yes and the number 2 for Touching Cloth in the comments section of this video. Method 2 is voting for your favorite in the poll that can be found on my channel page. The link will be in pinned comments. Just as important, if you enjoyed this humble video and want to see more Knobwarts Has Got Spanners, then support me for free by clicking like, subscribing, leaving a comment, and sharing this far and wide. Goodbye for now from Knobwarts Has Got Spanners, and we hope to bring you more very soon.
Well, folks, if you enjoyed this video, then not only are you lovely people, but you also have great taste, and you should also subscribe to the Two Davies for news and politics from a very Scottish perspective, and that rantastic Mr. McGuinness. You should also subscribe to Mr. Daily Blasé's channel for merriment, mischief, and the Friday frolics. Cue growling cat.